Thank y'all for tuning in to Murphy's Lounge. On today's show, I'm going to have some follow up questions. I'm going to have some follow up to my question that I posted on Facebook about what age do you think that a kid should be moved out of the house? And I had a lot of responses on it. And I agree with everybody. When I tell you I agree with everybody, I do. Because everybody's life ain't the same. Everybody's kids are different. Everybody goes through things. So with that, you know, I understand because of my experience. My 18-year-old, love her to death, my heart, my mini me decided that she was going to move out. She tried to move out before she turned 18, and I didn't feel that that was right. So I made her wait. And I think it was a good thing I made her wait because now she's out on her own. She's ready. She's doing good. I'm proud of her. But as a parent, I worry because you're only 18. You still don't know everything that's out there in this world. And with the way the world is today, it's it's scary. Do I worry about her every day? Yes. But do I know she got it? I do. I really, really do. She's the second oldest, so she moved out first, which was scary. But me and her mama both knew that that was gonna happen. So we just as parents only can do what we can do. We only can really just sit back and let our kids learn. We had to learn from our mistakes. We had to learn from the things we did in life. But also as a parent, we try to teach them and tell them, but it's like, especially kids today, they don't care. It goes in one ear and out the other, and what can we do? But do I think moving out made me and my daughter closer? Oh hell yeah, made us very close. And the way she calls and she talks and she still keeps in touch with everybody lets me know us as parents we did a great job. And I can't do nothing but be proud of her, but be worried at the same time. But that's what we all can do as parents. We only can worry about the things that is gonna happen out there in the future. We can't be there to sit there and just hold our kids' hands at any time. Sometimes we gotta let go. And I'm trying to get that through to my wife right now with our oldest one. It's time to let go and let wings be spread. If the 18-year-old can do it, I know the 20-year-old can do it. It might take a little more, but I know it can be done. But I see where the mama coming from too, because she don't want to let go. But as a daddy, I'm ready to let go. I don't know if that's how all y'all feel, but I feel like you should be ready to get out on your own and experience life and see what life has to offer. But us also as parents, if we didn't instill the right things in them, the work ethic, the hustle mentality, school, if we didn't instill none of that in them, then they're not ready. They're not ready. If these kids think that growing up being a rapper, and all this is what you want to do, I mean, I'm not gonna knock you, but have something else to fall back on because that's not gonna do it. That's not it. The way this world's going, that's not gonna be it. Everything is about people wanting to be their own boss, their own their own person, which I understand that because that's what I'm trying to be. I get tired of working for people. Why give people my energy when I can be focusing my energy on to something that I love to do? And that's what I'm doing. And that's what I have instilled in my 18-year-old and my 20-year-old. I'm instilling it in my 15-year-old and most definitely my 8-year-old. So us as parents, we have to be able to, you know, stick them, you know, we gotta be able to show them This is how life is. This is what life is going to be. And trust me, I learned the hard way. I was hard headed, didn't listen, went through some things in my life. But I'm grateful for the things that I went through because it made me the person I am. You know, I had a strong support team that supported me, that wanted me to succeed, but I was too hard headed to even listen and realize that what they were saying was the truth. Because if I would have took what they told me 15, 20 years ago, even longer than that, I'll be I would be good. I will be off very well. I'll be good. But it was that you can't tell me what to do. Teenager slash being a man type of shit that I I didn't want to hear what they had to say. And I understand it now because I was going through the same shit. They don't want to listen to what we have to say when we're trying to teach them the right things. But that's that's I don't know if that's everybody's situation, but I know everybody's situation ain't the same. And all I can do is tell my kids to be successful, never give up. If you got a goal, go get it. Don't let nobody get in your way of getting your goal. Don't let nobody stop you of your shine. Don't let no negativity get in your way. People gonna say stuff about you all the time that's gonna hurt your feelings. But if you let that bother you, then your mental mind is just fucked up because there's no way somebody gonna tell me what I'm not going to be. That's just going to make me want to be that person even harder. And I think I have instilled that in my kids. And I'm proud of that because a go getter, the one that moved out is a go getter, and I'm proud. And if they're watching, if she's watching, I want you to know that your daddy's proud of you. And I want you to know, keep going because there's nothing that can stop you. I was worried, but yeah, you didn't prove me wrong, and I will admit when I'm wrong. And I don't admit when I'm wrong all the time to my kids. But this one, I will admit that I'm wrong, and I want you to keep doing you. And I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for your significant other, and I love y'all both. So with that being said, you know, keep doing you. I'm proud of you. And to the parents out there, you gotta let your kids know that you're proud of them. You gotta let them know because I had to learn that because at one point I wasn't doing that. I was just being that. I don't care. Okay, whatever. That's good. But I was seeing how it was taking its toll on my kids. So I had to change my ways because I was still stuck in my old ways. Because I didn't have a father in my life. I had a stepdad in my life, but that's a whole nother subject that I don't even want to get into. So and my father was my grandfather who passed away, and he instilled some shit in me that I can't let go. Like, you're a grown ass man or woman. Why is somebody else taking care of you? You think you grown? Well, here you go. Here go the door. But he also had my back through a whole lot of stuff to the end. And to this day, I thank him every day. So it's just, I'm just basically just talking about kids, life, and that's basically to, that's just crazy how life is. And I just don't get it. But I'm understanding life as I get older. And I'm changing. I'm not the person I used to be. Neither is my kids. They're all changing. And I think that's a good thing. They're all changing for the good. Some might be taking longer than the other, but they're changing for the good. And it's just one of the things that we have to go through in life. But also, we can't be out here pushing racism on these kids. There's no way in hell that I could even remotely even try to push racism on my kids. We all are equal. Why not love each other? If we all would love each other and quit going off this politic bullshit, we would be all right. But politics is playing so much a part of what's going on in this world right now that it's fucking this world up. And when I tell you it's fucking this world up, it's literally just fucking this world up. And I hate to say it. And I'm not a politic person. I'm not the person that sit down and talk about politics, but I have been studying and looking, listening here lately, and we're headed in the fucking wrong direction. And it's what part of people don't understand that. And I have love for everybody. I don't hate nobody. Don't have no grudges against nobody. I'm damn sure not racist. But this country is showing its true colors, man. That this is a racist fucking country. And I'm not down for that. And you don't, in the way they're coming off on the LBGT, however you say it, community, is fucked up. You know, to each his own. You know, God didn't put us here for us to be all the same. If that was the case, this world would be boring as fuck. He put us here and we're all different. But we all supposed to love each other, not hate each other. And I feel like what's going on right now is that we're all starting to hate each other and they're pulling races into it. And that's not cool, man. That's not cool. Think about our kids that's got to grow up, the younger generation. Come on, man. We've been doing this shit for far too long for this shit to be going on. And I'm not even putting it on politics. I'm putting it on why the fuck would I want to be mad at you because you're a different color than me? Or because you got more money than me? Or you speak a different language than me? We all here for one purpose, man. God got us here for a reason. So quit with this racist shit and quit with this because I'm black, I can do this, and because I'm white, I'm better than this. No, we're all fucking equal, man. And when people come to realize that, this world will be a better place. And I wasn't even gonna jump on that topic. That's why I just skipped straight from talking about the kids to that because that topic was weighing on my head. And to let y'all know that my podcast, I'm coming straight off the head. There's nothing written down, no nothing. So I'm coming at this just straight and just telling how it is. I mean, if you don't like it, you don't have to listen to my podcast. You don't have to. You can unfollow me or do whatever you want to do. But to me, the way this world's going right now, we're headed in the wrong direction. We're headed in the wrong direction. And they said, well, if you got God, you're going to be all right. Yeah, we're going to be all right. But you got some Christians out here that's claiming they right, but woo-wee tells a different story is all I can say. I'm not a hater. I love everybody. I got about maybe 2, 3, 4 people that I chill with. Well, basically not even chill with, that I talk to every other day, or we might not talk every day, but we might talk once a week or twice a week that I can really call my bros. And I do call him that, my broski, hey, he already know who that is. And I'm talking about 2 people when I say that. So then I got one, the OG. That's my dog to the end. So it's only a few people that I mess with because of the way this world is turning into, man. I feel like I've had to cut a lot of people off because of a lot of stuff. And I'm not that type of person. I love everybody. I'm the most laid back, coolest person you ever meet until you push my buttons the wrong way. And then I'm gonna really flip the fuck out and not just give a fuck at all. But as me growing as a man still, I'm trying to instill that in my kids that you can't just flip out on every situation. But I worry about my kids this next generation of kids that's growing up because of what's going on right now. And this is coming from a person who don't do politics. I can't stand politics. I'm not a politic person, but I see where this is leading, and it's not leading in the right direction. And if you think it's leading in the right direction, then please go back and really study the facts and really do some research. Like this shit really got me researching now. And I'm not the type of person that will really sit down and research, but it's got me wanting to know what's really about to happen. Am I really about to have to arm my house to protect my family? Am I really about to have to worry about my daughter in ways that I don't want to have to worry about? That I'm gonna have to really do something to somebody because of the way people are doing things now? Nah. But if anybody come from my kids or my wife or anybody in my family or my homeboys, yeah, it's gonna be something because anybody in my family, period, because this shit's not cool, man. And if y'all don't like what I'm saying, please don't listen to my podcast. But don't get on here and bash what I'm saying either. Because if you want to bash me, you can bash me. It's cool. I can take it because I'm a man. I can take criticism. But just listen to what I'm saying. That's all. That's just listen to what I'm saying because it's the truth. If we all would become one, this country would be so much better. If we would work with each other instead of against each other, oh man, this place would be beautiful. Yeah, do I think there's some shady things going on? Yeah, I do. I really, really do. But what can we do about it? But it's shady shit that goes on in the world all the time. But I think the way things are going right now is some real shady shit. And if you believe 95% of what they put on the internet, then something's not right. I don't believe half the shit they do. I don't believe half the shit they put on the internet. Come on, man. It's the internet. Anybody can get access to it. Hell, you get hacked. Anything. Hell, I've been hacked a couple times. Bank account, everything. For just ordering shit. So, I mean, you can't believe everything you hear on the internet, y'all. You can't. You can't at all. So, I'm just going to end that. I'm just going to end on that. I'm not even going to end on that note. I just want everybody to know that, you know, we work together. We can all be happy, you know, instead of us just trying to tear each other apart and then lying about, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that, but then your true colors start to show when shit starts to happen. My true colors gonna show, but it's gonna be for my family, my true friends, and the people who I know who got my back. Now, with that being said, with the people I know who got my back, they know who they are. I've had people tell me, and this has happened here recently, hey, Murph, something ever happens, you know, I got you. Had some shit happen, turned to them, I ain't got nothing right now. So that just made me boss up even more. It made me want to be my own boss. But I ain't hating because it just made me work even harder. So that's basically my quote of the day. Don't let nobody boss you around. You be your own boss. Be your own boss. But if we all come together as one, this world will be a much better place. If we will quit discriminating against everybody and everybody just show peace and love, man, this world will be a better place. So this leads up to my question of the day. Do you think that, how do I put this? Do you think that the way that things are going right now, that in the next, I ain't even gonna say 4 years, I'm gonna say in the next 2 years, you think this country gonna be okay? My opinion, no. But if we all stick together as one and fight, yeah. So that's my question for the day. Do you think in the next couple of years, 4 years, are we gonna be okay? Or are we gonna be at war? You know, I see a recession coming. I see hardworking middle class people struggling. So that's my opinion. I just want to know your opinion on that. Where do you see the world in the next couple of years? And this ain't got to play politics. It's just me being honest, being real. I see it's headed in the wrong direction. But we, the people, can change that. And with that being said, God bless. Have a great day. And just know, you woke up this morning, somebody didn't. So what are you frowning for? What are you frowning for? You have no reason to. There's somebody that didn't wake up today. It's somebody who woke up who's hurting today. But you woke up fine. Life is life. Love your life. Cherish your life. Take care of yours. That's all. Have a great day. Thank you for tuning in to Murphy's Lounge. Y'all can check me out at on Spotify. It's this Murphy's Lounge. On Spotify, just go to the podcast and type in Murphy Lounge. Or you can check me out on YouTube, and it's going to be at Murphy Lounge. And just go check my podcast out. This is basically what my podcast is going to be about. I'm going to start having guests too. So I'm just basically trying to get it up off the ground. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Have a blessed day.